Okay, hello guys. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. And I'm Daman Sings from Pala Academy, which is located in Ludhiana at Vasti Deval Chowk. And our WhatsApp number is 98775 04295 for contacting for asking any details about IELTS and the PTs. And actually, as we know, and now we are facing our lockdowns, the problem with coronavirus. So that's the one of the reasons why we are having online classes. Okay, usually we do is offline classes, but now reason of that, so we do online classes, and we do online classes for IELTS test and even spoken English courses. And we do IELTS classes in English, in a whole class in English, and we do in a Punjabi. So, which we can explain, we can use the Punjabi language to describe word or any issues about the language or even the reading tips. So normally we talk all except the reading material, we talk all in a Punjabi. And also we do, as earlier I told, we do um, spoken English, which is as required for the students. Some students like to learn English in Punjabi, and some of them really like to learn English, whole class in English, as required of the students. Anyhow, so we don't have as we fleshing out um, our efforts like affordable fee structures and our even you can watch on a screens so we have a good student who get a good marks and here I would like to today I'd like to with you discuss about the headings mostly people facing the big issue to I think they find out it's very hard, so it's ununderstandable. So they think they took a long time to find out the reading in the readings the headings. So here I would like to describe with a few tips which is will help you to understand much better. And today is as we are going to have our topic, which is a European transport systems, 1990 to 2010. And first of all, whenever we do the readings, we have to we read the heading, the title as a title of the passage. So they will explain a lot of things, and you can guess and you can identify. So what is common in your next paragraphs. And even if you read, so what have been the trends? So that asks you about the trends and what are the prospect of the European transport systems. So the upcoming paragraphs and all the things which is gonna explain based on the titles. So first of all, you have to read, and secondly, you have to find out which paragraph is the introduction of the passage. So that will help you a lot to understand briefly. Okay, anyhow, so we're gonna start the headings, and as we have a few headings in it, as we this is a list of the headings, and we have to find out one of the headings which is suitable for the first paragraph is A, and if you're going to read before we're gonna start that one, so I would like to tell you one thing in here. We're not gonna read all the paragraph. We have to read first two sentences, the last two sentences. Normally what happen actually, um, I would say 70 to 80%. um, so you can find out your headings first two sentences, and if you're unable to do, then you have to read the bottom one, the last two sentences. So then definitely you will find out. The 5% to 10% the chance maybe you can find in mid of the paragraph, but there's very rare chance of that. Anyhow, today we are going to have a discussion about the paragraph. So it is difficult to conceive the vigorous economic growth without an efficient transport systems. Although the modern information technologies can reduce the demand of the physical transports by the facilitating and teleworking and teleservice, the requirement for the transport the continues to increase. So the basically that the first the from in the starting to end from here and to here is one sentence. So if you want to find out that one from here to here is to second sentence. From here to here is so where's a full stop? So that means that's a one is a one full sentence. So that is called a sentence. Okay, so we can't find anything, so we have to go through the last two sentences, which is we're going to describe. So even there, so there's two key factor behind this trend for passenger transport and determine the fact of spectacular growth in car uses. So that means this is the last two sentences. If you want to watch in that one, okay. If so, this paragraph they talk about the car uses. It's the last two sentences. If you go into the paragraph in the headings, so these are the headings which we have to go through all the paragraph. We're going to read one by one, but all of them, not just we're going to look. Okay, this one, no, no. We're going to go through from here to here, from here to here. Okay. So if you go into fresh and important long-term goals, nothing to talk about. Charging, um, charging for the roads, no, they didn't talk about. Changing the fact distance goods, they didn't talk about. Okay, the taking all the steps necessary, they didn't talk about to change the transport patterns. Environmental cost for the road, of the road transport, they didn't talk about. Accelerating cost for the transport, they didn't talk about. The need to be a cheap transport rebalance, they didn't talk about. Okay, the rapid growth of private transports. The rapid growth of the private transport. Private transport means car users. Normally, normally what we can find in here. So they always they use so probably 99.5%. So that we're going to say is all the time. So they're going to use synonyms. We have to be really we have to be concentrate on the synonym. We can't find the exact word as they written in the car use. So the here is a private transport. So car use is coming at private transports. Okay, so that's why the rapid growth definitely is going to. So we're going to take that one. Okay, and then we're going to read the next left three headings. So see which one is more suitable. Plans to develop major and road networks, restricting the road use through the charging policy alone and transport trends in countries awaiting EU admissions. So they didn't talk about anything except number eight. Okay, so then we're going to take that one and then we put in number eight in the front of the answers. Okay, that way we are going to find out our answers. Okay, I've even here I made the few tips which will help. I think is help us to understand better. Is number this is 14 is number 8. The rapid growth of private transport. And the answers in the last two sentences. Spectacular growth in the car use. Word is a synonym words is stunning, striking, impressive. So we have to we find out. The related words means synonym words. Okay. If you go into um, the next paragraph, okay, paragraph B, we got here. So that we have to we read the first two sentences and the last two sentences. we know going to read loudly, so we have to do a practice silently. So that way you can read quickly, and you can spend less time for reading. So but you have to do a practice at home. If you can't read silently, then you have to do a practice at least half an hour a day, so that way you can increase your speed and you can remember what you read. Okay. As far as good the transport is concerned, the growth is due to charge. The large extent to changes in the European economy system productions. So that is talk about in the last 20 years internal front is blah blah is blah that. So if you can't find any specific informations, okay. So if you're going to go through the last sentences, so the word user, if you're going to hear is even though. So I tell you one thing, while you are reading, okay, while you are reading, if you find the words, connected words, so then you have to be underlined. Okay, that is very important. So you have to underline numbers, name, years, and facts. Okay, that is really important. And also you have to add it up in the x plus one is a connected words that will help you a lot to understand much better, and then you can say define which one is more can more suitable sentences. If you want to after that one, production site hundreds and even hundreds of kilometers away from the final assembly plants and away from the users, so that means doesn't matter. To reduce production cost, forward to reduce upper production cost. So what they have to, even the production site is mile away from the final destinations. If you go into through on the headings, so so we go through all the we have to go through all of them one by one. So which one we found the eighth one? What are we going to do here? We're going to in a real exam we're going to yes click here. So this is put in the line over the this headings. So that means you already took that one. So it won't confuse you anymore. So that is the best way. So you can keep more concentration on your other headings. So fresh and important long term, the charging roads, improving transporting, changing affect distance good may be transported. So that means like a distance. Obviously, they talk about what they talk about hundreds kilometers, even hundreds. So that means that's a distance. So they use synonym words. So that please you have to put a more concentration, and you have to read the rest of all of them. But I'm not going to read it here. So I'll let you know, but you're not gonna give up. Really, you're not gonna skip that one. So that is your if you're going to skip the one, so that means you have to be decide. You choose incorrect headings. Okay, if you're not going to read all of them, so that is definitely so your headings is going to be incorrect. Okay, so just make sure what you got, so that is more suitable for your headings, for your paragraphs. Okay, and so if you're going to the answers, so if you're going to hear already I have the mail and the tips, so that's way I'm not gonna go through all the sentences, all the headings. So here the changing affect distance, goods may be transported. Okay, so that means we have to be like reduce the cost on the even as we read the one intensive to reduce production cost. So that means why they have done that, what they done that one. So they have done that things. Why? Because of that, the cost. So that's one of the reasons. Okay, that happened. Okay, so we have to be read very carefully, and you have to be understand what are you reading. So that's really very important for you to do. Okay, so if you're going to go to the um, um, next paragraph, so which is we going to is the C one, and so that is a C paragraph. So the C paragraph, what is tell us? So we're gonna read, okay, first two sentences and the last two sentences, and so how we can reduce at times. Okay, what you can do, read first two sentences, okay, then go through all the headings. If match them, if match them on the heading, the two sentences, okay, then just choose the best one. If they didn't match, then read the last two sentences and then go through the all headings. So the sounds like it took ages, like it's longer than you accept, but it's not gonna happen. Trust me, is not gonna happen. Okay, so just try it. Okay, so look, the first time definitely is going to take a longer than you accept. Okay, but the practice make a perfect. So that's we have to be remember all the time. Okay, if you're not gonna remember that one, so that means we are losing our confidence on encouragement, which is very important to complete a task. Okay, so just do that one, or trust me, you will found, okay, or you will found amazing changes in between your the reading skills and the grabbing skills, the language grabbing skill, and it is more easier, heaps easier than you accepted. Okay, and we're gonna read the one. Okay, this is all, and guys, and then we're going to go through again the next the answers, which is going to be, I tell you where the answers is. So as I told you, I have made all the, so that is we're going to consider is 16. So we're going to read the first two line, the strong economy growth. So that means what you have to do, just read the first two sentences. Okay, trust me, you will find, okay, and you will find, and you will feel that, okay, and you feel changes, a lot of changes, and you think and you realize. So that is just the heading is nothing. Okay, so you feel very amazing, and you feel it's very easy to find the headings of the paragraphs. But as I told you earlier, so practice make a perfect. Okay, so that's we have to be remembered all the times. Okay, had the strongest economic growth expected in the countries which are candidate for entry to EU will also increase the transport flow in the particular roads, haulage traffic, and in 1998, some of these countries already exported more than twice. So that means the number 11. So 11 is the last one. Okay, keep remember that in mind. Okay, okay. The transport trends in the country. Okay, if I go through again, I tell you the headings in here. Okay, uh, this is headings. Okay, if you see the last one is a transport trend in countries awaiting EU admissions. Okay, so that means, so that is the so you have to remember in here, in the paragraph. Okay, for entry to EU, for this here the admissions. Okay, transport trends in the countries awaiting. Awaiting means expected. So something is you waiting for, like, so someone who will call you, that means you waiting for the call, or you accepted he gonna call you soon. So that means is the same word. Okay, but obviously the spell is different, but word, the meaning is the same. Okay. um, okay, the next one we are going to hear, the next paragraph, which is gonna be um, D paragraph. Okay, so as the D paragraph we're going to hear. So same, I will let you know. So it's gonna be the same way. Okay, um, the D paragraph. Okay, so you're gonna read the first two sentences and the last two sentences. Please keep remember all the time. So you're not gonna forget about that one. Okay. So okay. So maybe you do first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, then you say, oh, just let it go. No, I don't know my way. But it's going to be your way. But there's look, the even the government. Okay, the government made a roads, but you going your way. Are you going through the roads? Okay, but you're not going off the roads. Okay, so but it's going to be your way, but choose which is best for you. So that is the worst thing. Okay, first do just so you, which way you feel like. How are you going to say this road is better than other ones? Okay, so because if you go, um, if you usually use one road once more than others, so definitely that road is is make you feel like, oh, okay, you are on your way. It's like is more easy for me to do that. But actually why is happening? Because you're using more than anyone, any roads. So that is one of the reasons. If you do want to practice in here, I tell you in here. Okay, if you do practice, so that is going to be your way. Okay, is going to be your way. Remember that one. Okay, and then we go through all the. Then we going through the headings. Okay, we go through all the headings. You gonna read that one? Okay, I'm not gonna read anymore that one. So I give you a minute to read that one. As you gonna quickly go through all the roads. Oh, sorry, not all the road, all the headings, and that way you can find is so you can choose. Because if I'm going to tell you, okay, this heading is suitable, that's in the paragraph, so it's not going to help you anything really, trust me. um, as long you're not going to do it by yourself. Okay, please keep it, remember that one in your mind. And I give you a minute here to read it. Okay, your time start is now. Okay, 30 seconds gone. And 40 seconds gone. So please keep and remember that one. Okay, so time is running out. You have to be just read quickly. That way you can do it. So as I told you, the practice is make a perfect. Okay, almost is gone. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. One, and go on. Okay, so so which one you choose now? Okay, so as we going through the answers, so here we going to do the answers. Paragraph D. So the first two lines, however, sustainable development. However, a new imperative sustainable development offer an opportunity to adopting a EU, so European Union's common transport policy. So that's here are like a new. So that means the number one, fresh is a new and important long-term sustainable development. So that is means. So that is going to be the correct one. Okay, keep this is remember that way you can do and. If you guys, okay, I'll tell you, if you need the rest of the paragraphs, okay, just comment to me. I'll text you that one, and I'll send you by your emails, and you can do it by yourselves and at home. Okay. In here, I'll give you another paragraph, which is going to be E. Okay. Read the one. Okay. Read the paragraph. This is work for you. Okay. This is really is gonna work for you. So what are you gonna do the one? Okay. Read the one. Okay. And go through all the headings and write the correct headings, and just text me the one, just comment it, and I'll check the one and make sure so that is yours. I'll let you know is correct or incorrect one. Okay, if you go through all them, okay, that will going to help you a lot. Okay, just pause the video and read the vocabulary carefully, and nextly I give you another one. Okay, that is going to amazing. The guys, I give you two paragraphs. Okay, here is work for you to do at home. Okay, do a practice make a perfect. So that you have to we understand. Okay, this is the work which you're looking for. Okay, that the thing which you have to do it at home. Okay, read them again and again, try to understand the one, and then make sure the heading which you picked up is a correct one. Okay, just text me and make it correct and incorrect. I'll let you, I'll comment you as soon I see your comments. Okay. So anyway, before I'll leave in that one, please subscribe my channel, and I'll post more videos. Definitely is going to be IELTS reading and the writing and the speakings one. And so how we can improve our speaking? So really, I have an amazing way if you're going to if you're going to do it. As I'm going to tell you here, practice make a perfect. But the way which I'm going to tell you is easiest one. If you can't do that one, so I don't think so you can complete your tasks. So please keep a remember, and but I'm not gonna discourage you. I'm gonna encourage you, and definitely you will enjoy, and you will do that one without any issues. Okay, so please subscribe my channel. I'll come I'm back very soon with you guys, and about the other topics, which is gonna be writing. And the writing one, how we're going to do is a sentence by sentence. Okay, so we're not gonna do is a whole. We're going to do a sentence by sentences. So I'm gonna write down the first sentence, and then I'll wait, and then you guys gonna do it, and then that way we're going to complete it. Okay, that is the best way we're going to do in a practice. Even the speaking, I'll let you know, and the which one is the best way the speaking. Okay, thank you guys. Before I leave again, please subscribe my channel. I'll see you soon. Bye.